Welcome, my dear friends. My name is Emmy and this is the channel Frugal Money Saver. My husband Paul's going to be joining me today as we go in and pretty much purge our pantry. We keep it real on this channel, real life. I don't go into the pantry and rearrange things and then show it to you and say like, okay, now we're going to purge our pantry. You're going to see it as it really is. And we have let the pantry really lapse. I am really very, very good about my inventories of my refrigerator and my freezer. But sometimes that pantry just gets waylaid because what I do is I'll come home from the grocery store and just shove stuff in there. And then there's other stuff in there that shouldn't even be in a pantry. You know the drill, right? And what I'm trying to do by keeping it real is encouraging you. We're real life people. When we do a video, we're showing you who we are. And that sometimes can be a little daunting, but I believe there is an element of normalcy, an element of realness when we do our videos like that. So when you look into my pantry, yes, you could be like, oh my gosh, Emmy, really? And what we want to do is just show you that life gets in the way sometimes. And it does. Not that I am making excuses, because I'm not. But I talk on the phone. I binge watch TV. We do a lot of gardening. So sometimes important things we need to do get kind of shoved to the wayside, but today that is going to be rectified. We're going to get into this pantry and do a purge. Our pantry is actually behind me under the stairs. It's really an odd place to have a pantry. When we had the stairs redone, there was open space underneath behind me, and we were like, put a pantry in there. Is it a real pantry with pretty little clear plastic containers showing my pasta? And no, it's not. It's real life. It's Emmy and Paul. It's functional for us. It works for us. Well, not right now when you see it, but when we're done. So come on with us. I hope this is encouraging. I hope it blesses you. And I hope you appreciate that we keep it real, because it's a little embarrassing sometimes, but we love you and we trust you. So let's get right to work. You know, I keep it real, and I am keeping it real today. Remember we did a pantry clean out, I don't know, over a year ago, but unfortunately, things crept in here again. And now I'm going to have to take everything out of here, and I'm going to see what's in here. Just look at this. Look at all the pasta. Look at all the pasta. I don't even know what I have in here. Okay, so let's take everything out, go through it, and I am hoping that there is no expired food in any of this, but I am going to motivate you to do what I need to do. Well, the hard part is over. We took everything out. And honestly, yeah, like I didn't know I had barbecue sauce, and I had forgotten so much of this stuff. Yeah. See, this is what happens. We put stuff away and we just forget about it. Now I'm going to go through and look at dates. We're going to clean and wipe the shelves of the pantry. Sweep the floor. I have some of my small appliances in there. I keep my 2 air fryers in there.
Seal a meal.
The seal a meal is in there, so I've got to organize that. And as you can see here, I have like containers I keep when someone will bring us something, because they're great to transport to someone else's house to bring a blessing, and you can leave it there and you don't mind losing it. but I've got to figure out a better way to store this stuff too. So now we're going to get in and we're going to wipe down and clean all the shelves. Keeping it real today. So you can see this is a little odd under here. It's in here and the pantry's here, but we were wiping down all the shelves, getting everything done. And you know, sometimes you can look at something 100 times. Like me, for example, my cookbooks, some of my cookbooks were on this shelf and I had food down here. Well, that makes no sense because I need the food before I would need the cookbooks. I wiped down all the shelves with a wipe, all those, these. Now comes the fun part. I have to go through every item and look at dates now. This is where the truth really is going to be revealed, because I think there may be expired items in here. I'm not 100% sure, and I hope not, but we're going to be truthful. And this just motivates me to do this a lot more. And I also printed out a inventory for the pantry, and I will show you that in a minute. So let's get to go through these dates and put everything back. Here's the inventory sheet I'm going to be using, and this is how I'm going to do it. This is coffee. So I'm going to write the word coffee, how many I have, and what I will do is draw a half a line for each one I have, and then when I remove it, I will make it an X, and then we know that that item is used up. The date will be the one that is expiring soonest, and I will do that with all the items. We have a lot of work here. There's stuff here, as you can see, all over, that we kind of forgot we had some of these items. Definitely. I knew I had bought 10 cans of tuna, but I didn't realize that we haven't been using it. So we just got to start eating out of the pantry a little. We don't want to waste anything. So this is my inventory. This is how we're going to do it. So this is July 9th, 21, which means I need to use this very soon. So what I did was, I do have 4 cake mixes, but I drew a line through this one, which would have been the lemon cake, and I'm going to take that into the kitchen today and I'm going to make it, even if I bake it and freeze it. So right off the bat, I took one off. As you can see, I'm moving right along. I actually broke down what kind of pasta I have, how many, and this will help. I bought a bunch of peanut butters when they went on sale. They're going to expire in October. We're in July. So, you know, these are all things that I need to use up. We need to start eating more out of the pantry. Like I said, we're really good about the freezer, but this stuff kind of gets forgotten, and I'm not sure why. And I don't know if you've ever done the Chili's 3 for $10. And what that is, you get a drink, an appetizer, and a main meal, and a side for $10. So one night we did this a long time ago, and I kept the containers they came in because these are really heavy-duty takeout containers. And I use them when I bring food to my in-laws. If I have a pasta salad, if I make baked goods, they can go in here. Another great item that I don't really want to throw out, because we do use them and it's a waste of plastic products. And I also bought these way back when, at the end of last year, when I knew this was the gift that we were going to be giving them of the meal a month. So these have been great for the hot foods I bring over. So I am going to continue keeping these here because I do use them once a month. Some of the bigger plastics I just showed you, they're going to go up in the attic. We just agreed on. If we need to bring cookies to an event, then we know that's up in the attic and we can go up and get it, but it's not taking up valuable shelf space in a pantry. That's just another thing we're doing differently. We are done. Everything has been inventoried, everything has been checked, everything has been put back in with the date that needs to be used first in the front. So how did we do overall? Well, we did okay. But the funny thing is, and this is what struck me the most, when we go back into that pantry and I show it to you, it looked like we had so much food in there. We don't. It was so disorganized that we were deceiving ourselves, thinking, oh, we have this, we have that. I think that was very, very deceiving to us, the amount of food we actually had in there, which again holds us accountable. You all need to comment me in the next like 3 months from now and say, Emmy, have you checked your pantry? Because I really need to be more vigilant with this. Some fails. I have some really old sweet potatoes. They have no weight to them, almost like they're completely dried out, and they are like airy. So I know these are not good. I can feel them. They weigh nothing, and they're all shrivelly too. So Paul is going to cut these up and put them in the compost. So that was a fail on our part. I'm being honest. I have 2 boxes of saltine crackers. In the fall, these were on sale, I believe, for 60 cents a box, 80 cents a box, something like that. The fear of missing out on a sale is not frugal because it cost us money. These expired April 28th of 21. So April, May, June, these are like 3 months old. I'm really sad. But these are 3 months past the best by date. So that was a total fail on my part. These were both free from Acme a couple Saturdays back in the, my goodness, I guess last fall. And this expired March of 21, and this one expired April of 21. So again, 2 salad dressings that have expired. This is matzo meal. This is not expired, but I will never use it before it does expire. So I am going to offer to a girlfriend who I know makes matzo ball soup quite often because I don't want it to go bad. Everything else was fine, way within date. So we did have some wasted money here. The problem with being disorganized, as I just showed you in my pantry, is that food can be wasted. We don't know what we have. We're buying stuff we don't need, or we need stuff and we're looking for it and we don't have it. And that's where our inventory is so important. You know I'm a stickler about the freezer inventory and the refrigerator, but now I have 4 items here that are out of date, plus some very shrivelly sweet potatoes. I'm holding myself accountable in front of you all. You can see we do not eat canned soups. We don't have a lot of canned vegetables. We just don't eat those things. Our vegetables are either fresh or frozen. We do have corn in there. But things like tomato sauce and things like that, that when they do go on sale, you know, stock up on them. That is our total pantry purge. I'm going to take you back in, show you what it looks like. I hope this was encouraging. We put ourselves out there to bless you and encourage you, and most of all, motivate you. Try to use up what you have. Make sure you're rotating your dates. I know this is stuff you all know, and sometimes I'm sure you get tired of hearing it. And really a big part of your pantry inventory is incorporating that into your meal plan as well. I tend to use the pantry as like emergency. The stuff that we don't normally eat all the time, the excess pasta, things like that, that, oh my goodness, we can't get to a store. But what I need to start realizing is that pantry needs to be incorporated into our meal plan as much as our freezer, refrigerator, and pantry we keep in the kitchen. Let's take a peek now and you tell me what you think. I hope you can see the improvement. Yeah, it is so much better. It looks so good. I am totally organized now. I feel really good. And it didn't take us long at all. How long would you say it took us, Paul?
It took us about an hour and a half. Not a long time at all.
Yeah, it was really much easier than we thought it was when we started. And now it's done. So please let this be an encouragement to you. And I know we love you. You know we appreciate each and every one of you for being here and spending time with us. Yeah, you're part of our family. You really are. I don't even know. Well, they're going to see it now, but I would never take my family in here and be like, look, at my pantry. But you all got the sneak peek. Hit that like button, please. Leave us a comment. And by all means, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Again, that helps us. Stay safe, stay well, and until our next video, we wish you blessings. Bye-bye.